Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you had a nice weekend. Man, what a Super Bowl Sunday game that was, huh? This broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. All right, let's get it on. Hope everyone had a great weekend. And if today's your first day joining us, we're going to be showcasing the AI Auto Trader today. The AI Auto Trader is a fully automated trading system that runs on the NinjaTrader 8 platform. All you need to get in the game is NinjaTrader 8 and a live data feed. Once the strategies are enabled, the system will execute and manage the trades for you. It can also be traded as a semi-automated system because, as you can see, once the trade is triggered, my stop and profit target are projected on the chart. Good morning, Duke. Good morning, Dr. Hanson. Good to see you, sir. And we've let these bots run, and this is how our methodology works. We let the bots run through the London Open, through the whole overnight session, extended trading hours. We never hold an overnight position. At 5 p.m. Eastern, for that 1 hour when the market closes, 5 to 6, we never hold a position through that. No overnight holds. That would be considered an overnight hold. Different margin requirements. Prop firms don't really allow you to do it. So none of these bots will hold overnight. We're getting a nice down move on the Haymaker. Haymaker is right at the top of my leaderboard this morning. And what I mean by leaderboard is we've let the strategies run through the overnight session. And you could see the bots that are performing the best in the current market session, in this trading session, this current session, Sunday night from 6 p.m. to currently. So I've got an 8 Unorenko strategy, Steven, at the top of my leaderboard. My Haymaker is next. I have this sim account is an ES30 range strategy, I believe. It's either the ES30 range or an 8 Unorenko. And then I have gold. Gold is up there, tapping me on the shoulders. The Steven Bot and the Mac Truck all came across my radar. What I do with that information is I take a trade copier. This is a beautiful trade copier that I've got. And I make my leader account my most profitable bots. I've got my Haymaker right here. I've got my gold right here. And I've got my ES30 range right here. And with the click of a mouse, I can copy the trades from my most powerful bots. How do I select which one to trade? Well, I select which one to trade based on historical performance. I always weigh an extra weight on the what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me today? If you made money last week, that's nice. But I want to know what you did today. So I put an extra weight on what it's doing in the current trading session. Also, a little bit of history. I like to do a week look back, and I know historically if this is an outlier day or this is a bot that I should seriously, that it's worth risking on a live account. Let's take a look at the Forex Factory before we get in over our heads here. Man, did you see that report on Friday? Look at gold, almost up to $3,000 an ounce. That's amazing. Okay, today is Monday, February 10th. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Still in the game. My wife always tells me, health is number one. Your health is number one. Cleveland, Fed inflation expectations, tentative. Not really much. As far as news reports go. We know, I read it, that Donald Trump is going to be announcing sometime today a tariff on steel and aluminum. So his disrupting style, I should call it, could cause some volatility. Let's see what happens today. I'm going to hurry up and wait. Order submitted. There goes gold again. Gold, this is my half hour for gold. 9:30 to 10. Been getting some monster moves. Order submitted. Going to go back to Inauguration Day on January 20th to today. And we're going to take a little bit closer look at gold. Order submitted. I like to watch it take a few trades. Let it find its groove. Let it take a loser or two. So the bot and the drone, on a time analysis, you can see I've got this tremendous green bar, $12,000. It's made between 9:30 and 10. Let's see if it starts trending. Order submitted. Good morning, Paramroop. Hey, good morning, Rod. Thanks for joining me. Steve Cherry's in the game. Keep an eye on these SimUB tests. Let's take a look at the E-mini. We got a retracement, broke right through our VWAP. Let's take a look at Stevens. Stevens our number one strategy, with exception to the 8UES. So let's take a look at Steven. This is a strategy that trades on an 8 Unorenko. Very exciting. Order submitted. Let's see if it could break right through this area of resistance. Nope. Order submitted. Let's take a look at the ES on an 8 Unorenko. Hey, good morning, Judy. Boy, what a game last night, huh? The Eagles, man. They they were taking no prisoners last night. So we're going to put this on a Unirenko data series. We'll put it on our 82040. And I like to load these days 500 bars. We want to preserve as many system resources as possible, especially when it comes to these Unirenko bars. Be very careful. So I'm going to load 500 bars and change the data series from this 30 range to an 8 Unirenko. And my number one strategy is that ES 8UBC scalper. Is up 925. Gold is getting chopped to pieces, so we're just keeping an eye on it. We're not trading it in a live account. Good morning, Sam. Let's see if we can break on through to the other side here. We got big areas of resistance ahead of us, on right above us on the Nasdaq. I saw all night the market was trending up after that big sell-off on Friday. Here we go. This could break on through. Look at this. To the moon. Got the exit on the line change on that exit. We have a really nice way to manage these trades that's based on the 15 EMA. We call it our momentum-based trailing stop. This is getting the ebb and flow of the market here. But the exit on line change, this bar, this rectangle you see on the bottom left of my chart, right here, that's the color of my 15 EMA. If I'm in this trade on my second target and the trade has matured over, I think it's about 50 ticks, then the stop automatically gets attached to that 15 EMA. And it'll stay in the trade until this changes to red, yellow or red, if you're in a long trade. Here we go again. Steven is kind of liking this environment. Just under 2,000 contracts per minute. So we've got some decent volume here. Really nice volume. Boy, this thing's going to push right through. Got some good buying pressure. Here we go. Well, I tell you, I'm tempted to piggyback that Steven drone. I like the way it's trading. It's making a believer out of me today. Mostly, Rao. Um, I kind of have to. My calendar is, pretty busy. So I do let the system trade in sim 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. Hmm. I really like the way this 8U is trading. I'm going to put this 8 Unirenko. We'll take a trade on. We'll give it a shot. So we're going to take the top one in our leaderboard. 8U Signal C, Stephen Drone. NQ8U. Signal C, Stephen Drone. Here it is. All right, let's see if we get this bounce.
Order submitted.
And we'll give it a shot on this signal, this Stephen Drone.
Order submitted.
See if we can get into a trade. Good morning, Al. I'm waiting to see what happens with the E-mini. We broke through the VWAP, but we're still above the 50. So market structure-wise, we're still in a long trend from that overnight move up, long. But we just broke below the VWAP. So we're kind of in a precarious situation with the E-mini right now. Let's see if this 8U continues its trek to the upside. There we go. That's the entry we were looking for. Let's see if we can get to our profit target on this. I'm just going to move my stop right below that area of support. Going to play a game of peekaboo. I know. That's what I thought as well, Rao. With the announcement of the tariffs on the steel, I said, "Uh-oh, we're going to see it today." Ooh, this could be a painful trade.
Order submitted.
This could be a painful trade. Let's see if putting my stop underneath there did me any good. I'm going to make it break through that area of support to get me. Oh, big bounce. Okay, I'm going to keep it active, Rao. We're going to let it ride. Now we're getting selling pressure. This could be trouble. Okay, it got me for 650. Every time I say I'm not going to trade that 8U again, I do it again.
Order submitted.
I'm going to pivot to the ES8U. Let's take a look at our 20 Unorenco. Gives you a little bit of a better perspective on the overall market. Took a nice short entry. This could be a nice trade on the 20U. Nice long trade. We got that beautiful retracement right back to the 50, and now a bounce up into the trend. Gold just isn't moving the way we want it to today. I could tell you that. Let's see what the bot's doing.
Order submitted.
I'm just playing around with my trade copier is what I'm doing.
Order submitted.
I'm going to try to put it on the drone. On the ES8U.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, let's see if we can get this long trade on the E-mini. Kind of a risky entry right at the VWAP. But it looks to me like the NASDAQ is going to bounce here. But Rao could be right. We could be headed to a big sell-off today, but we'll see. Hey, good morning, Jorge. Let's go. I'm with you, brother. I'm in on this E-mini trade. Going to try to ride this long. I like the way this NASDAQ on the 20U set up. We got some upside resistance. Let's go back to the haymaker. The haymaker's in this trade. Thank you, Alnor. God bless you too, my friend. Appreciate that. Oof. Boy, there's a lot of upside resistance on the NASDAQ, man. Wow. That's the way it's set up in my eyes as well, Robert. It looks to me like it's bullish. I think Rao is coming from a market from his personal feeling. I think because that was my personal feeling, but I don't know until he answers you. Anytime I hear Trump and tariffs, I get nervous. How the market's going to react to it. Let's get a nice push up on this E-mini. Got a nice retracement. Now let's push right through that VWAP and head up. Let's go. That NQ, look at this beautiful entry.
Order submitted.
Let me see if my SIM account took that. Nope. I'm long the E-mini. That NASDAQ on the 20U is looking juicy.
Order submitted.
Nice, nice. Push up. Come on, E-mini. Breaking right through that VWAP again. We're right at the VWAP. I see the NASDAQ pushing higher. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Get my first target. Get up there. Get up there a little further. Trying to get back to even. Wow, look at that beautiful move on that 20 Unarenko. That's the entry. I have a strategy running on my sim account that's looking for that exact same entry. Where we get a retracement to the 50. Our 50 is green. Our 15 is above our 50. And we got that green background bias. Market structure wise, that's a really nice long entry. Nice long setup.
Order submitted.
Push through. Let's go.
Order submitted.
Keep going, baby. Hit that target.
Order submitted.
Oh, it got the entry. Late, late, late. Oh, no, that's the 2-minute retirement plan that just got in. Short. Oh, my goodness.
Order submitted.
Let's let that play out. The retirement plan goes for reversals on a 2-minute data series. We're looking at a 20 Unarenko. It just goes to show you the difference a data series makes in a strategy. On a 20 Unarenko, looking at this, you'd never in a million years take a short entry. But a strategy looking at a 2-minute, looking for a reversal. Thank you. It jumped right in. There we go. We hit our first profit target on that E-mini. Making a little comeback here from that first trade on the 8U. Let's see if I have any positions on the 20U. Yeah, my Sim 101 did take it. That's the one I was telling you about. There we go. Big push up to the upside. That strategy I was just talking about that looks for these entries. It's on a 2-bar delay, but it's set up absolutely perfect for that entry that I was looking for. I'm going to pin this, my stop. I'm going to pin it right to my 15 EMA.
Order submitted.
I've got a very ambitious profit target.
Order submitted.
We're in it. We got in our profit window on this trade on the 20U. And you could see my stop locked in some really nice profits on that trade.
Order submitted.
Let me look in that indicator, Walter. Is there a way to set an alert when the RSI either enters or leaves the overbought or oversold levels? If we look at the modified Laguerre indicator and see if there's some type of sound alert that's coded into it. Yeah, there is. I think it can be done, Walter. I would have to ask Sergio to look in the coding what this sound alert is alerting, but I'm not sure if it's the rules that you're asking. But I can certainly ask him, and I know it can be done. Okay, that was a beautiful trade on that 20U. Boy, that's set up just perfectly. That NQ scalper has been doing really well. I have a one contract strategy that trades the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at that one. This month of February, from 10 to 10:30, it comes to my leaderboard quite often.
Order submitted.
That's a one contract strategy on the NASDAQ. It does trade on the 8 Unirenko. It really likes that 10, excuse me, the 10 to 10:30 window. Had some people ask questions about our money flow tracker system. Our money flow tracker system does come with some time-based templates. This is the NQ on a 1 minute on our money flow tracker system. Come on, don't go to sleep on me now, ES. Keep pushing. Let's take a look at that sim velocity stop. I like that strategy on the NASDAQ. This is our record holder. This strategy here is our 250 or 500 strategy. We let the price drift up. We give it plenty of room. And if it becomes within 25 ticks of our profit target, our stop flies up and it locks in $250 of profit, giving us the potential to make either 500 or 250. And we have a really unique filter on it called the velocity filter that prevents you from getting into a choppy or sideways market. When that one starts finding its rhythm, I love to trade it. Looks like volume has waned on us a little bit. We're struggling to get to 1,000 contracts a minute. The E-mini unusually is low. Big takeaway from today's session for me was stay away from the 8U on the NASDAQ. It's just not my style of trading, I tell you. I see people make a lot of money with it, don't get me wrong. Well, I think this 30 range on the NASDAQ may find its way. And I know I've got David Wise coming up behind me in about 15 minutes. I'm thinking seriously about putting a trade on this instrument as well, on this bot, this velocity. Let's see if it breaks through this area of resistance here. If it does, We could have a really nice uptrend here. We got some running room after this break. Here we go. Oh, it's trying. It's trying. It's trying to break it. Come on, push right through there. Let's go. Let's keep going up. Wow. Yeah, you mentioned crude oil last week, Ralph. Ooh, big move up, huh?
Order submitted.
Let me smooth it out. Let's put it on a Unorenco. Put it on a 2510. Let's go to our crude oil one-day pass. Signal A, one-day pass. Hasn't taken a trade yet. It's coming into the window that it would, though. Come on, one big push up here on the NASDAQ and E-mini. We got stuck here in some sideways action. MQ scalpers in. Overnight position holds. Yeah, we've got a member that loves to hold crude. Talk to him quite frequently.
Order submitted.
That exited on the bearish engulfing candle on the velocity. Let's go to that NQ scalper trade. Low volume, low volume. We're struggling to get 600 contracts a minute, and it's 10 o'clock, 10:30. Very unusual. The quiet before the storm. Come on, push up. Break through there.
Order submitted.
There's a lot of sellers sitting right there, let me tell you. Look how how many times it's tested that area. I think I'm going to get stopped out on my E-mini trade. Wow. What a trade. Great trade, Ralph. Very nice swing trade.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're back in long on the NASDAQ. We got Mr. David Wise. He's coming up behind me trading the SPY Super System. Let's see if we can break through. We got some good momentum here. Let's go. All the way. Let's do it. Well, we went into that trade like gangbusters. Don't go back now. Now the volume spiked up, 2,000 contracts a minute. That's what we were missing. We were missing that institutional money. Now we got a spike in volume. Trying to push it through that 21,855 number. Let's go all the way. Let's go. Keep going. There goes gold. Got the hammer. Hammer time. Got that bullish hammer. Let's go. Hammer time. Keep going up. Get this ES break through this area of resistance, and we could find ourselves up in that second profit target. You see, we locked in a leg of profits on that NQ one contract scalper. It went 70 ticks. It looks like it locked in about 30 or 4, about 250. So 50 ticks. Nice trade on that scalper.
Order submitted.
Right back in. We got a trailing stop. It's a 50 tick trailing stop. E-mini's stuck.
Order submitted.
Hey, Omar. That's a great question. Coming up on this same channel at 11 o'clock in 30 minutes, um, professional options trader David Wise is going to be trading the SPY super system. And he exclusively trades options. He's a leader in the Reddit community. And historically, he has about an 88, 89% win rate trading options. He's not a home run hitter. But let me tell you, I like to refer to him as the Pete Rose of options trading. He could get on base again and again and again. 15%, 25%, 20%, 30%. And consistently get base hits and keep moving the ball. Keep growing the account. He does it with the SPY super system. Looking at relative strength versus the SPY. He also likes to trade his ETFs. The Qs, the SPY, Dow Diamond. Let's go, let's go, let's find our way through. We're going to hold this long position on the E-mini for as long as it takes. Just taking little legs up higher and higher, slow but steady. Got a momentum-based trailing stop on the E-mini. And as that trade matures to the upside, we're going to keep locking in profits. This AI auto trader, the NASDAQ E-mini are really our 1-2 punch. You can see my leaderboard is just loaded with NASDAQ and E-mini strategies. Not much else on there. The Mac truck is up a couple hundred. The ES30 is up a couple hundred. And then I have some variations to the ES. This Sim 101 account is trading the NASDAQ on a 20U. You can see the beautiful entry it took long here. It had the same setup here, went long. Looks like it stopped at about break even. Let's scroll back a little. Took a loser here. Wow. Wow, look at this. The signal B. When you see your Laguerre locked,
Order submitted.
the Laguerre is the white line in the oscillator. Let me put this oscillator down lower. That RSI line is white, and it is just locked overnight, it looks like. When the market opened last night, huge move up. Holy moly. Let's see what the stock market's doing. Yeah, the E-mini's hanging in there, doctor. Oh, wow. Up nice on Nvidia. Holy moly. Oh, I needed that. All right, well, that's how my day went today. Um, I took a loser on the ES8U and then came back and got it back on the ES. I'm sorry, I took a loser on the NQ8U. On the top of my leaderboard, that Steven was calling my name after I swore off the NASDAQ on the 8 Unarenko 5 times. I went right back into it head first and found myself behind the 8 ball. Took a second trade on the ES, and it's got my head back above water. And depending on how this trade matures over the course of this trading session, I've got my momentum-based trailing stop on the trade, and I'm just trying to stay out of the way. Leaderboard is all ES30 ranges, ES8 Unarenkos. The only NASDAQ strategy that's up here are these scalpers on the 8 Unarenko. And we have one on the Mac truck. The sim account is trading a 20U. And depending on how that goes, let's look at the trade performance. It started off and it was doing bad, and I changed a couple of the settings. You can see it's really got crushed this month. So this is any account that starts with sim is in research and development. It's not something that we released and as part of our regular portfolio. But we're always trying to find new ones. Oh, nice to know, Scott. Yeah, RJ, man, RJ, what great information. RJ, who's, I think he said he was a physician, or if I'm not mistaken. Really did his homework and shared with our community a strategy that really goes for the gusto. Those are the ones that have been doing the best. The ones that you give plenty of room. There's, significant amount of risk on it. But we can always go to the micro. But that's good to hear, Scott. All right. So we're starting a new schedule. I just wanted to mention we're gonna try the 5 days a week on the AI auto, and the Cush and Craig Emery. We're gonna look to put towards the closing bell. We're gonna try a new calendar, and I just need to coordinate with them and to put together the rest of the week's calendar. But we're going to be trading the AI auto, Mark and I, God willing, Monday through Friday. We're going to try to get it started a little. I know when it's my turn, I like to start at 9:15. I like to get prepared for the market. I like to look at the news reports. I like to get my trade copier situated, and I like to start at 9:15. So from 9:15 to 10:30, anywhere between 10:30 and 11. We're going to go with the AI auto. We've been getting a lot of requests to do that, and we're going to honor that. Oh, thank you, Judy. But looking at that 20U, I know it would have to be in a trending market, but it might be worth turning on the signal B. on that 20 Unorenco. The signal B is when my Laguerre's locked long. And you could see those green triangles come up when my Laguerre's locked, pinned to the top. But that's a beautiful move up. Even on that signal B. The signal A, you're going to get in much sooner. Could go for a bigger profit target. Signal B, you're in here. Catch that move. I think I'm going to try to throw that signal B in the mix on that strategy that I'm playing around with.
Order submitted.
Glad you like it, Doctor. Yeah, 5 days a week. You know, we're not going to stay for a long time, but we're going to do our best to make some money. And I think we could do it before 10:30 most of the time. If we need to stay a little later, we will. But 9:15, let's meet early. Let's meet 15 minutes before the market opens and compose ourselves, put our heads together, and get prepared for that bell. Been a kind of a weird morning, you know, with the volume being as low as it is. Wasn't expecting that. There's a lot of uncertainty and indecision. Gold is, you know, at $2,935. It's tired of running up. Come on, one more push up. Let's keep going. I'd like to see that E-mini, that ES get some daylight now. Through that area of resistance. Just a beautiful, man, we had a beautiful entry on that ES20U. Steven's still in there fighting away. My ES30 drone got in short, but my bot didn't. My bot didn't get in that trade. There goes the gold drone. Let's take a look at gold. Sim gold drone. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you. Sergio has put a new feature in that tool, in that RLT tool that he developed. That's going to clean out database. It's going to clean out your database, remove old accounts that you don't need. It's going to perform magic on your computer. It's going to really take away and eliminate a lot of those issues we were having with lag, because it's going to continuously optimize and clean out your database. Let me tell you, Sergio is one smart cookie. He was showing us in the meeting. So running these bots, if you're running several bots and you're accumulating a database, well, it needs to be optimized and cleaned out every so often. Or your computer has a hard time getting started in the morning. Gets lag time unexplained. Well, we've got a solution. He is. He really is incredible, I'll tell you. All right, we're going to give it 3 more minutes. I'm going to hang in there till 10:45.
Order submitted.
Yeah, let me open up that tool. Let me see if I have it here. One ten. Oh, let me download a new one. Let me see if I could show it to you. Not sure if he's released it just yet.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Here it is. All right, let's check this out. So on the tool now, if you notice, this is a tool that Sergio uh, wrote. He wrote this code for this program that will build your entire workspace automatically. It not only does it create separate SIM accounts for each one of your um, bots and drones, but it also sets up the entire workspace. But now he's added a second component to it with this NinjaTrader database tool. You can clean and optimize accounts. You can fix ghost orders. Um, you can add cash to SIM accounts. Add cash to your SIM accounts. I wish we could add it to our live account, right? Uh, but um, this tool, and I'm not 100% certain yet. I'm going to meet with Sergio this afternoon on how to even work it. But it's going to be a game changer in reducing the resources that are necessary to run these bots. Here we go. We're getting a nice push up now. So kudos to Sergio. We had some members that were having some issues with lag time, including myself, and he found a solution. We ran it. Mark was our guinea pig, and he went from a file that had like I don't know, like 3,000 kilobytes to 1 kilobyte. It was amazing the amount of data that it had, and it reduced it down to much more manageable, and the computer can breathe and run smoothly again. So I'm going to learn more, and I will keep you posted. but I believe it is functional now. So I want to thank everybody again for joining me. Please do me a favor. If you like the stream, if you like our live stream, if you like the video, please give us a like on YouTube. It gives us a little traction, helps us out as a company, and we sure do appreciate it. I hope everybody has a blessed rest of your day. God willing, we'll be back Tuesday through Friday, 9:15 sharp. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. God bless. Bye-bye. All right, Judy. I'm watching this gold trade out of the corner of my eye. I want to see if it what happens. I'm going to let the stream continue until that trade on gold closes out.
Order submitted.